Here we have for sale our December 2016 on a 66 plate, no VAT, Vauxhall Vivaro. This is the 2700, which refers to the gross vehicle weight. It's the 1.6 CDTI with 95 brake horsepower and the 6-speed manual gearbox. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Vivaro of this age, but we'll also talk you through the service history and condition as well, seeing as this vehicle is currently available for sale at the time of recording. So starting at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that we've got two rear barn doors. What I mean by that are doors which open in that sort of fashion. You can also see here that this one has got the rear parking sensors there, all very nicely, neatly integrated into the rear bumper. If we have a look at the condition here of the rear barn doors, there's a couple of very, very fine marks there on the rear doors, but as I say, that is being quite critical. Otherwise, having a good look here, all seems to be in very good order. If we open up the rear barn doors, you'll see this little handle just here. If you pull on that handle, you can then open the rear doors up there to their 180-degree position. You can do exactly the same with both doors, or alternatively, they will just lock in place there at 90 degrees. But as I say, you can open these right up to give you maximum accessibility there into the rear. You can see then the van is ply lined, so we've got the hardware in ply floor, you've got ply on the sides, ply on the inner panels here. This is all to stop outward dents and of course protect the van from any load that you may have here in the back. You can see that this one has also got a very nice metal racking system in there. Of course you could remove this if you didn't want that, but as I say, could be very handy for tools. And you've also got these nice tie down points as well, and you've also actually got them on the ceiling. There's two rows of them there, so you've got one there and one up here as well. So two rows of those tie down points, and as I say, match on the floor as well, so they could also really come in handy. But all in all, in very nice condition in here. Of course it is used, at the end of the day it is a used commercial vehicle, but all in all looking very, very nice. And there's also a fire extinguisher there for any emergencies you may find yourself in. Now moving on, looking down the passenger side of the vehicle, having a really good look here in the reflections, seeing if there's any sort of dents or anything I can pick out, but I've got to be honest, that is all looking exceptionally straight and clean. Looking at the plastics here on the corner, again, all looking very nice. A very small little mark just there from being, as I say, hyper critical, but all looks to be in very good order indeed. You can see that we get the side loading door here on the Vivaro. Nice size side loading door. If we open that up, let's say this gives you an idea then of the access that you get from the side loading door, and another viewpoint there of the load area as well. You can also see there's two load lights there in the back, and you've also got the factory fitted bulkhead, which of course could be removed if you wanted to. They are just bolted in around the outside, so you've got little bolts just here all around the outside, so as I say, you could take that out if you didn't want it. If we open up the passenger door, this gives you the first look then inside the cab. Door card is all looking in very good order there. Same goes with the step, the floor. Seats all seem to be in good order. No cigarette burns, tears or rips, anything like that. It all looks to be in good condition here. Same goes with the dashboard. Have a good look at that. Obviously pause the video if there's any particular part here that you particularly want to have a second look at. As I say, a couple of very minor marks here, but as I say, that is being quite critical. Plenty of storage space on Vivaro, so you get nice storage there on top of the dashboard. I'll talk you through a little bit more about the spec when we go around to the driver's side. But again, just sort of taking in the condition here, find again being very critical. There's a tiny little mark just there. Otherwise, all looks to be very, very nice. As we move around to the front, you can see that we've got these daytime running lights, these little sort of eyebrow lights just here, daytime running lights on both sides. Condition of the bonnet, again, all looks to be very, very nice. All in all, as I say, for a van of this age, and as I say, well, the mileage is very good on this particular example, but it does seem to be very clean indeed. Of course, you know, you are going to have the odd little stone chip here or there, but I must say that's looking very, very nice. We've got 3 roof bars as well, which of course can come in handy if you wanted to store any cargo or load on the top there, maybe a ladder. And then if we open up the driver's door, we can have a look at the spec inside here. So we have electric windows, electric mirrors. There is a bit of wear to the handle here. I see this a lot on Vivaros, that's very, very common. Looking at the mileage here on this particular example, 39,093 miles, and we have got a lovely service history with this van as well. We've got a full printout. There's 3 services which have been carried out previously. Last one was at the end of 2020. And then looking at the driver's seat, you've got height adjustment here on the driver's seat. You've also got the driver's armrest. If we look at the radio here in the middle, you can see that we've got a USB port there as well. And a lovely bit of spec that this particular example has got is air conditioning. On a nice day like today, bright and sunny, lovely to have the air conditioning, and say that wouldn't come as standard. Got a nice little flip down cup holder just there, 12 volt socket. You've also got another USB port up on top of there, some coin holders there also. You can turn, it's got start stop, you can turn that off if you so wanted. You've also got this little eco button here, so you can press that to engage or disengage the eco mode. When you turn that off, when eco mode is disengaged, it will give you a little bit more power, better for overtaking maybe on the motorway. And you've also then got the 6-speed manual gearbox. Combined quoted figures on these in terms of miles per gallon, 46 miles per gallon on this particular model, so very, very good on fuel. Radio controls as well behind the steering wheel just there, so you can control the volume. And then you've also got your onboard computer controls there on the end of the stalk. You can also see we've got 2 full remote keys with the vehicle. So just to summarize, I believe this is a 2-owner from new Vauxhall Vivaro. It's the 2700 1.6 CDTI with 95 brake horsepower. It's the short wheelbase, low roof with air conditioning, rear parking sensors, ply-lined rear racking, the roof bars, and no VAT to pay on this example. If you'd like to inquire, please feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed there at the bottom of the sign. We can arrange finance at very competitive rates on all of our vehicles, starting as low as 7.9% APR, and we can also take cars or vans in part exchange as well. Thank you very much for watching.